Good morning everyone, today we're going to be looking at another Lorus watch unboxing. I have looked at a few Lorus watches before. We're going to be looking at one that actually this model actually came from recommendation from someone who commented on one of my videos. So thank you for giving me this suggestion, and from the initial look at the watch, I am looking forward to doing it, to be fair. So yeah, let's get right onto it, shall we? So initial look at the box, we've got a nice white and sort of a grey theme going on here. The overall watch box, there's not a lot of detail to talk about with this. It's very sort of simple and does the job. So the actual watch box, the watch is housed on a nice shiny silver cushion with your instruction manual and guarantee card all tucked away inside there. So here we go, guys. This is the Lorus Casual RU405AX9. It's got a 43mm case diameter with a 12mm case thickness. Retails at just £80 and has a, if you go to the actual manufacturer, Lorus themselves, I think you have to pay about double. I think it's about £150 if you want to. I think the last time I checked it was about £150. The actual weight of the watch does weigh 150 grams. So it's got a decent weight to it. Probably weighs near enough the same as the Rolex Air King. And then I had to do a little bit of digging into this one, because when I looked at this watch initially, I was a bit confused on sort of how it was working really, because you can have a sweeping movement but have a quartz battery. But this actual watch operates on a 4675 automatic movement with a 40-hour power reserve, which gives you plus or minus 45 seconds per day in terms of accuracy. That's quite vague really, isn't it? Not much detail on that. You probably have to wear it for a little while just to test it out. I think Amazon does offer some good return policy in terms of you can wear it. I'd probably wear it and keep the tags on and the cellophane on if you want to wear it. Obviously you just have to make do with the fact that it's got a massive strap for now, because if you start adjusting the links and stuff like that, they won't let you return it. So look at the actual face of the watch. That transparent style dial with where you can see that date dial movement in the back there, and the movement of the automatic movement in there as well. You can't actually see it in a great amount of detail, but if you notice, you might be able to see this on the camera. But you can see on that little dot there, if you go to the automatic 10 bar, then go up to the little screw, then that first dot above it, you can see a little tiny bit of movement in there. It's not noticeable really. You might be able to see it on different angles. There you go. You can see it in that dot there. You can see a little sort of pulsing. You can see a little tiny movement in the back there. Sorry guys, just bashed my camera. Yeah, so you can see a little tiny movement in the back there. But that actual dial is classed as transparent style sunburst blue. That's what the manufacturer classes it as. So I'm just going to turn that light off so you can see it in natural light. So across the top of the actual face of the watch, you've got scratch resistant mineral glass with fully luminous hands and fully luminous increments, all housed inside stainless steel with stainless steel hands and stuff like that. Nice little white tip as well on that second hand. It's quite a nice thing to see. With this watch you get 50-meter water resistance, also known as 10 bar, and the actual visual of the date dial at the 3 PM. Personally, I feel like this watch could warrant from having white increments rather than sort of that old-fashioned luminous green style. So coming down to the actual side of the watch, we've got a full stainless steel casing going on here with a brush finish on the actual crown. The crown is housed in a little bit of crown protection, as you can see here. That stainless steel polish finish is consistent all around the outside casing and on that non-moving bezel that's flat. So looking at the crown now, let's have a look at this. So with this one, I don't think you have an actual winder for it. I think it's fully self-winding, so it's powered by the motion of your wrist. So you probably don't have to wear it all the time. But you have two positions. Let's have a look at the second position now. So this second position, when you rotate clockwise, you can see that the hands rotate round in the same manner. Nice strong bit of resistance on the actual watch. You rotate counterclockwise as well. That moves your second hand back a little bit as well. Now this is where I'm a little bit unsure, because I don't massively understand all mag watches and the movement. But if you're doing this, does this also wind the watch as well? I don't feel like it does, because there's no sort of winding going on. But how would you wind this watch? Because in the original reset position, if I shut up for a second, you can't hear anything going on. Same the other way, if I do third position, where the date dial is. Speaking of the date dial, that's got a nice movement to it as well. Nice secure click. But anyway, back on the other movement, you can't hear it. You can see a little turn dial there, but that's for the date dial. So I don't know how you wind it, but I think it's just powered by perpetual movement. Come down to the strap then. So the strap follows the inspiration from an Oyster Petrol style strap. Again, a very industry-wide popular design now. The strap width is roughly 22mm in width. If you want to change that, you need a 22mm strap. It's a cheaper style strap with you haven't got your screws to adjust the strap on the side there. You've got a little bit of tiny adjustment on the actual strap, on the clasp though. The clasp is a deployment style clasp within a cheap stainless steel interior component that's a sort of a beige grey effect really. There's not a lot to say about that really. It's just a cheaper strap. I probably would upgrade this strap for something else. You can get a decent Oyster strap nowadays for maybe £10 or £20 off eBay. I'd put it on this if I was you. It's a bog standard cheap one. Come around the back of the watch, you've got an exhibition case back as well, a nice brush finish on the outer ring and a full view of that 4675 all mag movement in the back there. Not a lot of markings on the back really, but then the back of the watch doesn't need a lot. There's no quick release on the strap either, so you will need a little tool just to remove those. So there we go guys. That is the Lorus Casual RU405 AX9. Hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you on the next video.